Good morning. It is Friday and it is show day eve, but it's not show day eve for me. It is show day eve for my client Makayla, and she's actually here in town right now. She's competing in my city this weekend, so she is staying with me this weekend. She got here real late last night, and now we are going to go and do an in-person check-in. Hi! We're doing check-ins! Look at that. Let me get the lighting right. Oh yes. Looking crispy. We're ready. So I am at work now. Makayla stayed back at my place. She's gotta eat some food because I need her to have eaten a certain amount of carbs by the athlete meeting tonight. And I need to have my first meal. So I'm gonna start with some beef and rice. I have 2 meals of chicken and potato today and 2 meals of beef and rice. I'm back to low food, and I'm still not really sure on like what I want my distribution of food to be when my food is this low. I started the morning with a bunch of broccoli and a protein shake. I have some macros left for tonight, and I also have macros left to have some coffee today. But yeah, so I'm not really sure how I want to do this when I'm on low days. I'm on a macro program from my coach, but I make my own meal plan based on the macros that she gives me because it helps with my consistency and digestion and adherence, and I'm just all around a better athlete when I do that. So I'm trying to figure that out. I think this is going to be a good mix. I think that I have a good spread of food, and like having the broccoli and protein shake, I guess, is kind of like a mini meal. It holds me over until about almost 10 a.m. for my first meal, and then I'll spread these out by probably 3 hours each over the course of the day. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this beef and rice and get to work.
Oh, I don't want to get this one. Well, that's slick.
I thought that was so slick.
No.
Come on.
Looking away like that. Put yourself on blast anymore. Oh my gosh.
She won't let me record her routine, but she's really good at it and started posing. She started posing like this week.
Holly's literally a pro. Like,
She started posing this week, and I just wish I could show you how good it is after doing it like 3 times ever. How are we doing?
I'm dead.
Show your arms. Oh my god. Pose for me. Let's do it. Go through it. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. You look so good. Oh, I can't wait to see this with a spray tan tonight. Let's go.
you know, flex.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's a transformer.
Turn around. Don't show us yet.
Bro.
No.
I did.
Wait, why is it lopsided?
Yeah, your head's turned the other way.
No.
Hi guys.
Now you're turned the opposite
The
way.
wrong way.
It's what? It's the wrong way?
You know when one eye looks that way and one eye looks the other way? That's what was happening. We don't know where to look.
Last night was turned.
I feel like your head would actually be protected though.
Nah.
Slightly.
Man, Cam slapped me when I had this on and it hurt.
You probably deserved it.
Fuck off.
How's it going, Makayla?
It's been a day.
Why am I sitting here with you right now? I am not supposed to be here right now.
Frankenbean died.
So, her car is falling apart. We had a little accident in the parking lot. We'll insert a picture right here. And yeah, she ended up getting in there, getting her tan done. It's yeah, she's all tanned. We have to deal with her car now, and I have to drive her around everywhere. But it is what it is. Eat your food so we can go and deal with the rest of this day. So, after all of that chaos, Makayla ended up having a nap, and then I drove her back to the venue for registration and the athletes meeting. And now I'm gonna do some outdoor cardio because it is a beautiful night. Okay, so after my cardio, I went back and picked up Makayla from the athletes meeting, and now we are back at my place. I just had a meal. She needs to do a check-in so that I can determine how many more carbs she's gonna eat before we go to bed, but we also need to run out to the store and pick up some chicken, and I think I have potatoes. I don't know. I need to double check, but we need to grab a couple things at the store just so we both have enough food for tomorrow. And then we need to go to bed, right? Like, we got to get up really early. I have to drive her to hair and makeup for 7 a.m.
7 a.m. We don't know why.
Yeah, and then tan is at 9:50. So, and they're not in the same location. Hair and makeup is in one location and then tan's in the other. So while she's at hair and makeup, I'm going to go do my workout and cardio and then pick her up, take her to tan, and then I'll probably eat a meal or something while you're doing your tan. But yeah, and then here's her athlete bag. So this is the bag it came in, and then there's tons of stuff, like so many samples. It's very similar to the bag I got when I did this show last year.
There's so much.
It's awesome. This is the best rain flavor.
Yes, guys, if you haven't tried this rain.
I'm just saying this. What is it? It's the
rainbow
rainbow
sherbet.
sherbet is what it's called. It's not focusing. There we go. And honestly, this is a really good bang flavor. I've had this one, but I have not tried the peach mango. But I bet you this slaps. I bet
it
you
slaps.
it's so good. This is an awesome goodie bag. They did good.
They did great.
And now we have matching t-shirts.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's show day. How are you feeling, Makayla?
Feeling good. Feeling great. Miss Mother Nature decided to visit us this morning. So,
yes,
that was nice.
Yes, but we knew it was coming because she's actually like a week late, and she was a week late last month too, so I think this is just kind of the schedule while we're in prep.
Yep. So we work with it, and we're doing well with it.
Yeah, yeah, her morning check-ins, she looks amazing. We've been up, she's had a meal, I haven't. Taking her to hair and makeup now, and then I am gonna go eat and train while she's doing that. So yeah, we're gonna go do that now. Okay, so I'm at the gym, which is also my work, which is why I'm in the staff room heating up my food. It just finished heating up, but I really wanted to come on here and talk about something because I think it can be helpful. So I am having a conversation with another one of my clients right now. She is a lifestyle client, and today she is getting a free meal. So she just checked in this morning. She is in a diet phase, and we will go back and forth between free meals and a refeed day. It depends on what's going on in her life. She's only a lifestyle client, so I'm not gonna like make it so that she can't have free meals. Like, she's a lifestyle client. It's going to help her adherence in the long run if she has one free meal off plan a week when she's out there living her life. And so today it's her friend's birthday or something like that. They're going out to eat for her friend's birthday. And I said, yeah, go have a free meal. I'm like, no heavy dairy, no heavy gluten. Those are my 2 rules. And so what she went and did was look at the menu ahead of time so that she could like think about what she was gonna order. But what she also did was look at the macro breakdown on the menu. And so this was something that I used to do when I was more of a lifestyle client, or if I was in off season, or if I just in general was going out to eat. I would, if it was a free meal, I would want to go somewhere where I couldn't look at the macros. So here you have to have the macros available if you have a certain amount of establishments. So like, I think it's like if you have a minimum of 5 restaurants in your like chain, you have to give that information. But if it's like a local spot, like a small pub or something like that, like they don't have to provide that information. And so when I would go for free meals, I would like try to avoid places where the macros were available, because I didn't want the macros to dictate my decision. I wanted it to be a free meal, with the only rules being no heavy gluten and no heavy dairy. And so obviously, like today, my client, she's going out to eat somewhere for her friend's birthday. She doesn't have control over where that is, and it's a chain restaurant, so she was able to look at the macros, and she looked at what they were, and then she told me what they were, and I was like, no, like, go have the burger and fries, girlfriend. Like, that's okay. I said the burger and fries is good, steak and potatoes is good, like stir fries are good. Like, there's so many options. Like, you could go for sushi, and just like not pizza and ice cream is really my 2 rules, especially when you're a lifestyle client. So I just wanted to, I think, give that piece of advice, because if you have flexibility in where you're going to go for a free meal, try to go somewhere where you can't look at the macros. If that's something that you tend to do, is think about them and think about those numbers and like overanalyze them, and maybe it will make you decide to get a side salad instead of side fries. And it's like, no, go get the fries. Like, this is your free meal. It's for your mental health. It's for your metabolism. It's for all of these things. And 1 free meal a week is not going to derail your progress. Like, she's down an inch, I think, on her waist, and like her photos tell me a whole story of from where the beginning of this diet phase started. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat my food now and drink my pre-workout, train and do my cardio, and then I gotta get back to pick up Makayla. So I'm gonna go do all that right now. Okay, so we have hair, we have makeup, we have round 2 of tan, and we have eraser backs for earrings. That's how it's going right now.
It's a great day.
It is. It's show day.
Honestly, it's going great.
It's show day. It's never show day without some hiccups, and we had them yesterday, that's for sure. How are you feeling?
Honestly, feeling great. We're doing awesome.
Good.
I have good vibes about today.
Good.
Good spirits today. I'm excited.
Good. I'm glad you're feeling good. I think, what time is it right now? It's like almost noon. We're gonna wait a little bit more for some food. Next meal is rice cakes and some deli meat. And then you'll have some salt right before you go out on stage. I'm wondering what time we'll go back, because women's categories are starting soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we shall see. Okie dokes, we are backstage. She's eating a rice cake. We're gonna eat probably 1 more slice of deli meat. You only ate 3 slices? Yeah, so we'll eat 1 more slice, and then we're gonna crack some salt right before she goes on stage. We're gonna pump up, and it's go time. We are pumping up. I decided we were gonna not do another piece of deli meat. So we just finished that rice cake and got straight into pumping up. She's been having sodium all morning, like way more than normal. So we're filling out. Let's go. How do you feel?
Feeling great. So happy. I'm excited.
Good. You look so good. No? Oh my God, your arms right now.
If everybody could be in numerical order, please, and respect that, it'd be appreciated.
Okay, so prejudging is done. We had a little bit of a hiccup during prejudging. The way that it usually works, so when competitors get in, like sign up for their classes, there's novice, true novice, masters, and then there are open classes, which are divided by height. So if you're a true novice, you've never ever done a show before, you can enter that class. You don't get like qualified or anything if you do that class, but it's just, you know, bragging rights and stage time that you get to practice. So you would do true novice, and then there's novice, which is if you've done a show before but you didn't place top 3 and like qualify at that show. And then your open class, which is you just do it. And then there's masters, which is 35 plus, and then 45 plus. So the order for like the division, so for bikini, it would go true novice, novice, masters 45 plus, masters 35 plus, and then bikini open class A, B, C, and so on, and then it goes up by height in the A, B, C, D classes or whatever. So Makayla has done shows before, so she doesn't do true novice. She has placed top 3 before, so she doesn't do novice. And so then it was just her open class. She was bikini open class A. And if you're in a novice, a true novice, a master's, and an open. Like you could be in upwards of 4 classes for your very first show. If you're a 35-year-old bikini competitor, you could do true novice, masters, and then you're open. And so if you are in that situation, you only do your routine once. So the first time you go on stage, whatever class comes first is the first time you do your routine. So when it comes to like bikini open class A, there's a whole bunch of people in that class who don't do their individual routine. And so it would have been like Makayla and 3 other girls, and the rest of them would have already been on stage, and they just wait to do comparisons for that class. But they didn't let Makayla and the 3 other girls do their individual routines. So she was like freaking out after prejudging, like freaking out that she screwed up her posing during comparisons, and then she wasn't able to do her individual to like make up for that, which it is crap that they didn't let her do her individual. And so we ended up getting to talk to the head judge and say, hey, like what happened here? Can we do our routine at finals? Like this isn't really fair. Everybody else got to do their routine, and you know, like men's categories get 30-second routines, and it's just not fair. So after we talked to him, he looked at his paperwork and said, yeah, no problem, like we'll make sure we do that for finals. So she's feeling a lot better. She was freaking out, and I had to do my best to like bring her cortisol levels down, keep her calm as we were getting ready to leave the venue to go take a break, because we're not going to be needing to be back here for a good few hours. We got a notification that they're doing makeup and hair touch-ups backstage between 3 and 4, and her lashes are coming off. So that's where she is right now. And then, don't know if you remember, but yesterday she crashed her car. Now we're in the process of getting her bumper back on the car so she can drive back tomorrow. It's not a show day weekend unless everything goes wrong. Okay, so we are back at the venue. Women's categories have started. I believe it's women's physique right now. And we have Makayla here eating her last meal before she goes back on stage for finals. So I made an executive decision that rice has been digesting a lot better than potato. So we got her some more rice and some chicken. Depending on when she goes on for bikini, like when we go backstage and kind of see what the timing is like, we will get some more rice cakes, and we're gonna incorporate some peanut butter this time and deli meat. Yeah, I know. We didn't get to that last time, but that's okay. Everything was a little bit chaotic this morning, so yeah, I think that we're gonna have a good time at finals because we're gonna get to see her routine, right? Yeah, we're gonna see her do her routine.
So like what happened was they threw us on stage. Well, not throw, like they put us all on stage. They did the 2 separations, 6 and 6, so they can see our comparison.
No, they did 7 and 5 so that they could have someone in the center.
Okay, 7 and 5. That makes sense. Understandable.
Yeah.
So did I have the 5 or the 7?
You were in 7.
I was 7, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, first call out.
And then I was first call out. But then they just took us off stage, and I'm like, wait, am I doing my routine? And they're like, okay, class B. And I'm, am I doing my routine? And then we're like, the 4 of us are like, there's 4 of us backstage panicking, like, because we never got to do our routine, because everybody else in the class was either masters or novice, so they already had a chance to do their routine, so they don't have to do it again. So they probably assumed everybody in the class was still there, and they just shoot us
Yeah,
all
like
back.
that's what I was explaining earlier, is like that I went into a lot more detail. So like y'all have already heard how it all works. And so we all get backstage, and me and a couple of the other coaches of these girls who didn't get to go, all right, we need to talk to somebody. And so we sent some emails and stuff, but luckily the person we needed to talk to actually walked by us like pretty quickly after we were back out in the lobby after we were freaking out backstage. So we got it all sorted out. Just gonna do a routine for finals, and it's all gonna be okay. So yeah.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Because this should be 4th of the 11th.
Well, exactly. But it's a question of the coach on who
How do you feel right now?
I'm loving it, feeling great. We are ready for our routine.
Yes.
This can actually happen this time.
Yes, we're backstage now.
Really high hopes with first call last night.
Yeah, I mean, it was good, so that's all we can see. It's not over till it's over.
Not over till it's over.
Well, I'm always a fucking mess when I come to shows, so she's my client. It's the same shit. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're done. How do you feel?
I feel good. I got a good headspace out of this. A little discouraging, obviously, not walking off with hardware, but we made first call outs. And from what the jury looks at, it seems like we got a solid fourth place, so we're gonna wait to see what the results are and then go from there. We know what we need to work on.
We need to get some loots.
I have no ass. I do, but not as enough as like the other girls that you can see on stage. We can put a photo here if you want.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and now you're eating some food.
I've never enjoyed bell peppers so much.
That's crazy. You should be eating them like
No,
throughout the week, man. Like it's allowed.
I'm gonna add more.
So we're having steak, potato, and some veggies for dinner tonight. She's gonna have a cookie heated up in the microwave. And then back on plan tomorrow because we've got a show in 4 weeks and it's a big one, so.
The big one.
Yeah, so I am exhausted. I do not normally have to stretch extremely low macros out over this many hours, so I'm very tired. I'm about to eat beef, rice, and garlic sauce, and it's gonna be so good. And then I gotta eat a bit of chicken later just to hit my protein goal for the day. But all in all, it has been an amazing experience getting to coach Makayla and like be here in person. I don't know, I never used to consider myself like a prep coach, but like I guess I can call myself a prep coach now. And I feel pretty proud of, you know, what we put together for today and all the work that we've done since she came to me back in October. And yeah, so it's just the beginning, honestly. I'm really excited for where my coaching is going and where Makayla's bodybuilding is going. And, you know, with being on prep myself, being at shows is like my favorite thing in the whole world. So it was an amazing day. Yeah, I think we're gonna go out and do something, like maybe go bowling after we eat our dinner and enjoy the rest of the night and just celebrate a hard day's work. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to connect on social media outside of YouTube, my username is @_HollyP. That's @_HOLLIEP. I'm gonna have it all linked in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.